What the fuck? Okay. Sorry. What is up? And welcome to the show. Hello. And welcome to the show. This is 𝗡𝗩𝗡𝗡𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗡. We are listening to Honey, I Shrunk the Cops by 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗧𝗏 off of 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗧𝗏 Volume 3 from the dumpster to the grave. I realized if I'm going to keep doing a show called 𝗡𝗩𝗡𝗡𝗡, it needs a theme song. It does officially have a title. You see that down at the bottom in a second. 𝗡𝗩𝗡𝗡𝗡, but I was thinking, do I have any version of Boots Are Made for Walking? Like, I know on a compilation I have the original. I don't think I own a Nancy Sinatra record, but I do think I have Boots Are Made for Walking. I wouldn't be surprised if that's not the original, but the prominently famous one, Nancy Sinatra. And then I was like, I must have a cover, a rap song that samples it. I know I have some version of it. We'll find it. In the meantime, this is, like I said, Honey, I Shrunk the Cops, followed by 9/11 Till Infinity by 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗧𝗏 featuring Boots Riley, who has a new movie coming out called I Heart Boosters, starring, Lakeith Stanfield, I can't remember. Anyway, Boots Riley still owes me a hoodie. And I'm not the only one. I really was a coup. They just pulled down a website, never send anyone merchandise, and now I don't think he makes music anymore. He's like a filmmaker. Then suddenly he had a movie. I was like, oh, executive produced by all of us who are coup fans who bought those hoodies. There may have been other merch as well, but specifically, other people online have complained about the hoodie that they ordered that they never got. They were $50 too, which, yeah, that is a coup bust. In any event, we will get to, this is not a music calendar show. This is, like I said, 𝗡𝗩𝗡𝗡𝗡. That is a protest show. The name comes from sort of algo speak, where people don't feel like they can talk about things openly, and so they use terms like 𝗡𝗩𝗡𝗡𝗡 or Dubai chocolate or whatever to indicate. But yeah, this is a protest. As you can see from behind me, we'll get to all the various things happening this weekend, tomorrow, Saturday, April 19th. So much happening. If I do a music episode, I will do. That's going to have to be a separate thing, though. I guess my music pick for the weekend will be Wimps with Sucks and... Hold on, I just had it up. And I just took it down. The Gobs at Baba Yaga. That's an early-ish show. That starts at 6 this Sunday, the 20th. So that'll be my music pick if that's what you're looking for. There's actually really not a lot musically going on this round. My musical taste. Your taste may vary. You'll be like, what are you talking about? There's so much going on. But of my musical taste, I'm not finding a lot going on. I did not go to Pussy Riot. And then I found out, I'll say a friend, an old colleague, a friend, asked me if I would go to them, speaking of Baba Yaga, to a thing, and I didn't see it until afterwards. I ended up crashing so early, I guess I would have still said no. And my first choice would have still been to go to Pussy Riot, but I didn't go to Pussy Riot. I had no energy that night. However, other things, before we get to all the things happening tomorrow, and so many things happening tomorrow, starting with Tesla takeovers at 10 a.m., all the usual, South Lake Union, Sodo, Lynnwood, Renton, etc. I, for some reason, didn't think that was happening, but that is. So starting 10 a.m. tomorrow, that we'll talk about. But this week, so last weekend, on the 30th was the Land Day. That was amazing. That was a really good protest. And then on the 14th at the 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗓𝗏 Ice was a sorry, hold on. It's going to come back in the background, I think. Oh, is this Anna Ang? I guess, yeah. So I guess, yeah, no, they're in conjunction with events in New York City, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., but these were specifically 𝗘𝗩𝗡𝗡𝗧𝗜𝗢 protesting in release of. He has apparently been his senator has gone to visit him, and he has apparently been moved to a separate facility from the 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏. But again, if you're following it, the Salvadorian president was here, met with Trump. Basically, both of them said, we're doing nothing. Judges defying the Supreme Court, constitutional crisis, blah, blah, blah. I don't mean to be like blah, 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 but if you're not following it, this is not a new show, and I will do a new show, but it's exhausting. I did get to episode 50 of No Good News, and I am taking a little bit of a break. This is a They Might Be Giants cover, by the way. And then, yes, just as a reminder, the consulate of El Salvador is located at 615 2nd Avenue, Unit 50 here in Seattle. If that's, I don't know, people are asking, is there something going to be organized there? Something, as far as I know, not yet. But let's get right to it, because there's so much going on this weekend. Actually, I'm going to flip the record first. Okay, something's popped up on my screen and I don't... Yeah, I don't want to meet the new media player. I don't know why that... Okay, sorry. This is Freedom by Beyonce featuring Kendrick Lamar off of Lemonade. Get to it. So like I said, Tesla Takedown events are occurring. I'm going to do some screen sharing. Give me 1 second. Actually, I'm going to go back one. So yeah, you can go to Tesla Takedown. As always, I point out, it says right there on their very homepage, a peaceful protest movement. And as always, my disclaimer is, please be people. Please have peace and non-property damage in your mind and in your heart for your own benefit, for the sake of the movement. I really don't think that those kind of activities, I have traditionally said, because I like to believe I'm a radical. There can be a time and place for those things, but I think especially in this current climate, those will only be used against, especially those most marginalized within the protest community. And I am being careful about what I say, but yeah, peaceful protest movement encourages people to sell their Teslas, dump their stock, and then so if you click on the Get Involved, the Find a Protest Now, it'll take you to this page, and you can put in your zip code, and you see, here you go, Renton, Bellevue, South Lake Union, University Village, and then this website, there's actually a separate one that's localized. This is Defend Musk, and then confusingly, or probably for the best, so again, U Village, South Lake Union, Bellevue, Lynnwood, Renton, Fife. So not all of them. There have been not all of them. Did it say Soto? Did it not say Soto? Did neither of them say Soto? Yeah, neither of them said Soto. Okay. That was the one I was thinking of going to just because I could fit it in with other things. But like I said, their website also is not only of course, now that my computer's being really slow. Right. I'm going to move on. I'm not going to move on yet. Oh, well, I'm going to stop screen sharing while it's loading, not loading, whatever it thinks it's doing. We'll talk about some of the other things going on. But there is of course, as soon as, that's interesting. I was like, as soon as I stop screen sharing, that's a little bit conspiratorial. That would be a well-designed protest list of events. Yeah, okay, and then so the regular every Friday. I don't always promote this, but yeah, 915 2nd Avenue and the federal outside the federal building. Hands off Social Security protests are happening every day every Friday from 11 a.m. to 1:30. That does let people who maybe are downtown or can get downtown on their lunch hour to do just like a lunchtime event. But I don't. Yeah, I can't make it typically, and so I haven't been promoting that as much. But that doesn't mean if you can, you shouldn't. Yeah, Capitol Hill for the People rally. It's got the same We the People branding as the thing that where I showed up at 4 and I was like, there's nothing. There's not any evidence that there was anything here. Usually, like, even if the protest is over, there's still signs. There's still, even if people are careful and not leaving signs in litter all around the park, thankfully, still by the garbage, or there's some evidence there's been a protest. I could find none, and that was a little bit interesting. But these are the same people, it seems. It does. Oh, they are affiliated with Capitol Hill Pride this time, which I didn't notice before. Everett, Hands Off Main Street USA, 𝗓𝗏𝗚𝗏. That was today. That was, I believe, at the ICE facility. Also today, Refuse Fascism events in Lynnwood, Everett, Maryville, Mill Creek, and Snohomish. West Seattle, to me, looks like they have the big rally.
West Seattle Indivisible seems I want to say the most organized. Between that and Capitol Hill, I kind of trust that one. I think that's where I'm headed tomorrow. Theirs is from noon to 2, and then the Capitol Hill allegedly goes on until 4. So again, I'm going to go to the other thing, and then if you're still going on through when you said you were, because I was there relatively late. It was somewhere between 3 and 4, but yeah, it was definitely before 4 p.m. and there was nothing going on, and so that was in the park. Though this is at the college, the Seattle Central College campus, sort of where people organize when they do outside the theater. Kirkland rallied to defend the Constitution. Hands off South Snohomish County. Issaquah Justice for 𝗘𝗩𝗧𝗜𝗢, sign waving from 11 to 12. South End Day of Action Against Authoritarianism from 1 to 3. That's in 𝗘𝗩𝗘𝗡. And then they have their own full list of events. And then, like I said, a Tesla takedown at South Lake Union, 4:15 to 5:45. They've been doing these like they're during the work week, but they are at the end of the day. So again, if you can get it down there, I couldn't this week, but yeah, I think they're trying to make Tuesdays the secondary after the Saturdays. Maybe Thursdays too, because Tuesday, Thursday, Tesla. This is a lemon pipers with Jelly Jungle. Am I gonna screen share the maybe give me a second. All right, this is the big list, and this is from so yeah, the Seattle Central We the People means everyone. Shoreline, Aurora, that's from noon to 4. Shoreline, Aurora North from 1 to 2:30. Roadside flag waving and 205th Aurora. Everyday Activist is the organizer for that one. The North I-5 Overpass, I believe that's at 50th. Oh yeah, no, it says at 50th from 10 to 11. That's Alphabet Resistance. Lake City from 10 to noon. Lake City Mini Park, Northeast 125th. North Seattle Progressive.
Ballard, 12 Bergen Place in Ballard, noon, Fremont, Wallingford, noon, Shine Waving, Green Lake Park, corner of Green Lake and 50th, Queen Anne Magnolia, 12 o'clock Gravis and 12th, not 20th along Bridge. I guess 20th is previous misinformation. This is Sonny and Cher, and the beat goes on. Off of 20 heavy hits. Maple Leaf Green Lake. Walk from northeast corner of 78th and 11th to Green Lake. From 11. Wait, I'm confused. Okay, no, and then I guess they'll meet up with Fremont Wallingford. That works out. Okay, Lake Forest Park, 12 to 2 at Ballinger and Bothell. West Seattle, 12 to 2, Rally for Democracy, California Southwest. Sidewalks, Admiral to Morgan. Tukwila South Center Rally, 1 to 3, South Central Parkway and Minkler Boulevard, outside the IHOP and the Sleep Mattress, is that right? South End Indivisible. Tacoma Ice Processing Center at noon. Tacoma Rally from noon to 3 at the entrance of Point Defiance Park, just outside the Defiant Goldfish on Pearl Street, Grit City. Tesla takedowns happening all over, as mentioned. Lynnwood, 10 to 12, 196 and 99 West. South Snowco Indivisible. Bothell, 11 to 12:30. Highway 22 and Highway 522 and Highway 527. T intersection peaceful pushback. Kirkland, 11:30 to 1. Street rally to defend the Constitution, 6th and Central Way. Des Moines, 1 p.m. at Big Cat Plaza, South 216th and Marine View Drive. Fife, 1 to 2, Overpass Bannering on 54th Avenue East and I-5 Overpass. Backbonecampaign.org. Renton, 12 p.m., 12 noon at the Landing. Reverse Reclaim at 520 North 10th. Remove Reverse Reclaim. Whidbey Island, South Bayview Park, 10 a.m. North Beakshaw at 11. Beaks View at 11 p.m. Bremerton, Manette Bridge, 12:30 p.m. Federal Way, 12 to 2. Protest and food drive. Oh, I'm sorry. A lot of these events are food drive too. I think if you show up at any of these events with food, there's probably going to be somewhere to donate it to, but I'm going to try, a lot of these events I believe are food drives as well. And one of my slides in the background that we'll show, I'll center, focuses on that. I'm sorry, 320 and Pacific Highway. This is local. I'm sure, Poolsboro, 12 to 2, Waterfront Park. 18809 Anderson Parkway, poolsboroforall.com. This is the Lemon Pipers with Rice is Nice. Port Townsend, 1 p.m. to 2, East Sims Way behind Garden Center, Olympia, 12 to 3, Tivoli Fountain, Gig Harbor Indivisible, Evergreen Resistance, Everett, noon, Hands Off Main Street, USA, 3809 Broadway, Everett Indivisible, Covington, 12 to 2, City Hall, walk to 272nd Street, Indivisible, Covington, Bellingham, 12 Federal Building, 104 West Magnolia Street,
50501 People's Movement, 5 p.m. Bakersview and Meridian Protect Democracy. Compiled by Seattle Indivisible Volunteers, updated 4/16 at 8:30. Please check time and location with organizers. And again, they make no, and I make no disclaimers about who organizes these things, how well organized they are, how safe they are, etc. Make your own judgments, and we'll get to all that. But yeah, really, if you show up somewhere and it doesn't feel right or it doesn't, leave. Just leave. Keep yourself safe, and have a buddy, have a partner. I don't follow my own advice. I show up to things alone, and I leave alone, carrying signs and indicators of that I'm a protester when I'm just riding the light rail by myself, when that could be dangerous. Make good choices, and sometimes do as I say, not as I do. I'm going to stop sharing that for a second because I'm going to... What am I sharing? Okay. Wait, is that right? That's not what I'm sharing. Oh, it is what I'm sharing. Wait a minute. No, that's not what I'm sharing. Sorry. Because you have to actually click on it. Hi, and welcome to the new show on this channel. It's called "Because You Have to Actually Click on It." Wait, why is it still being weird? All right, what is that? Okay. Okay, that's done. "100% you. It's you, not me." There we go. All right, so there's the basic route. So yeah, it's going to be a variety of things, but it's not a march. I like marches. None of these things, these are all street rallies. None of these are marches, I guess. And I like a good march. I like to keep moving. I don't like to stay in one place. I kind of want to play Jelly Jungle again. No, wait, no, that's what I need. All right, this is the Who with "I Can See for Miles and Miles," followed by "Alive and Kicking" with "Alive and Kickin'," with "Tighter, Tighter," possibly followed by Jaggers the Rapper. is the Stair Steps with 𝗘𝗩𝗘𝗡. I'm not playing it, but I'm not going to cut out the chorus. It's fading out anyway. Am I going to play the Box Tops Cry Like a Baby? Classic Four Traces? I am. Yeah, if you don't like what I still think of as, I call it classic rock, but it's oldies. And actually, like, Madonna's oldies. Like, what is this now? This is just like, that's not even music anymore. I don't even recognize what this is. This is just noise assaulting my ears. No. I hope you recognize this is beautiful, good music. I don't know if my stop it. Oh. Yeah, I don't know, it really wants to show me the new something. Well, I just keep pressing the same button. And so this particular flyer was made for I'm not sure, but a particular event. But I think it's good rules of thumb. Yeah, no. So non-food items that are needed: egg cartons, can openers, deodorant, toothbrushes, menstrual products, diapers, wipes, incontinence supplies, razors and shaving cream, bath products, toilet paper, dish and laundry soap. Food items: canned proteins, chili, fish, chicken, nutritional shakes, spices, oils, mac and cheese cups, baby formula, soup, cereal, grains, rice, pasta, canned fruits and veggies, among other things. But yeah, did it not say, wait, did this list not say dried beans? I swore this said dried beans. Oh, it says grains, rice, pasta. Alright, well, no one's going to kick out dried beans. And then the last, the last screen's here for a minute anyway. Oh, no, wait, I got two more. And then Sunday, which is Easter, take your time. We got all night. I'm kidding. I'm trying to this is going to be a pretty. What the fuck? Oh. so not cooperating. All right, do I have to close those out first before let me open that? What is it doing? That's super wild. Well, I mentioned this in all my other shows, so I may have mentioned this here if I haven't, of all the disclaimers. This channel is run on, like, shoestrings and duct tape and bubble gum. Like, it's not, like, it's just, like, all held together with, like, it's just, like, made up of, like, a bunch of dumpstered shit that, like, doesn't work, but I make do. I mean, that's not even, like, in this economy. That's just how I run the channel. That is, like, other people would invest. Like, I have, over time, I have invested, but no. So the mixer that I'm using, it actually sounds pretty good these days. We went through a really bad patch, but yeah, it's like a $24 mixer. It's better than before when I wasn't using a mixer, but it's not as good as other people's channels who have those cute little microphones they hold up to their things, or they attach to, like, a Metro card, and you know what I'm talking about? Okay, I did. Apparently I did. Wow. Apparently I had to... Alright, my computer's being super fussy to me. Hold on. So, while I said this isn't a news episode, in case you haven't heard, Seattle Children's Hospital, again, for the second time, has now suspended gender-affirming care for youth, trans youth. That is, in this case now, people under 19. So I don't know why not 18, which is, what that tells you how this isn't even based on laws. It's just based on, like, whatever. This Sunday, at Seattle Children's, at noon, Sandpoint Way, Northeast 40th Avenue and Northeast bus stop. Seattle Children's has stopped scheduling gender-affirming surgeries for trans youth under 19, yet they continue to mislead patients waiting for care. Bring your signs, bring your dancing shoes. We use beginner-friendly dancing as a joyous, de-escalatory, narrative-shifting, community-building tactic. Sounds good. I'm hoping the marching band will be there. I'll bring my tambo. Perfect for the old, since this is, I guess, well, this turned into an oldies episode. It wasn't supposed to be. And then I do want to highlight this fine print at the bottom that is a little bit interesting to me. It says, kids welcome to attend with parents. But as always, make the right choice for you and your loved ones. Please consider risk and safety. I will say, of everything I will attend, and this is organized by healthcare workers for trans youth. Of everything I will attend this weekend, I will most likely not post anything from this. These organizers are most protective of not having things filmed or photographed, and I understand why. However, this flyer was posted as free to share out. There is a link tree. I don't know if I'm going to share that in the comments or the description. I might. But yeah, so of all the things happening on Saturday, that's great. This Sunday, 4:20 noon. It is 4:20. There are not a lot of events this weekend for that. I'm not saying there's not anything at, is it Myrtle Edwards? Wherever there used to be Hemp Fest, right? There's just not a lot happening 4:20. There's a bunch of Easter stuff. We'll get to some of that.
at least one of which had, a couple of which have political connotations. But yeah, no, my pick of the weekend would be, if you can only make it to some things, oh, that's what, so, yeah, no, I guess the other part, again, why so many, well, first of all, I think 50501 has discovered the phrase mutual aid, which is great. Oh no, I'm going to keep playing. This is Alive and Kickin' with Tighter and Tighter, followed by Jagger the rapper. But no, food banks are, there was just, speaking, I said it, this isn't a news show, but intersectionality. People with six-figure incomes are now visiting food banks. They're going to find food banks are bare, that if they're open at all, because of federal cuts. So mutual aid is of utmost importance right now. And I'm just gonna like zoom this in and out a few more times just to like give it some visual like. I don't know. I really want YouTube to make this the background that they like. Yeah, I can't. Oh, I can make this screenshot and I can just do that myself. No, I'm taking a screenshot. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna take. If I'm gonna do the screenshot, get it right and like, get all the. Okay. Oh, but that's only on YouTube that I can choose choose the thumbnail. This is 𝗡𝗩𝗏𝗡𝗡𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗡 and the calendar episode of the two shows that I simulcast to Facebook currently. I might be doing some more original music, not original, but like some more music stuff. And then I am going to at least preview the MF show, the next season of the show I do with my dad. Yeah, okay. Oh, and then, yeah, well, I mean, yeah, 1 week from now. What the fuck? Okay, I literally am, my computer is, okay, is so out of memory, I don't know how to describe it. Wait, has my camera really frozen? Am I frozen? Oh.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not. Okay. This is a rapid response training specifically for supporting immigrant individuals. This is at the Southwest branch of the public library in the meeting room. There is an RSVP. 12:30, April 27th. It was put on by WISN, which is Washington Immigration Support Network, I want to say. I could be wrong with the exact acronym there. Please note, install Signal secure messaging app to your smartphone before the event. If you don't know how to do it, don't worry. But that's interesting that they're using Signal. That was my takeaway from this, is they're using Signal to... and then WISN has a hotline. So that would be the other thing, as all the disclaimers, reminders. They would remind you if you hear about an event, and recently a principal shared a thing, and I don't know what is true or not. A principal shared a thing saying we brought children inside because we saw ice nearby. Seattle police said, nope, that was us. Because these agents... I'm going to go with... oh, wait. Was this even Seattle? Am I making this up? Was this in another area? I'm like, maybe this is in LA. I tend to embellish stories and or localize them and or I'm a liar. That was the Jaggers with Rapper. I feel like that was Los Angeles Unified School District. Yeah, no, and the superintendent supported them. Oh, no, that was a real thing where ICE actually showed up at schools, elementary schools, claiming that they had parents' permission. I'm sorry, no, I'm conflating two different stories. However, here in our region, it was disputed by authorities that it was ICE. Any event, I respect that principal protecting their students, and I respect that principal sending out a message to their parents. However, WISN would prefer, rather than, we heard there was a ICE truck, ICE van, such and such, because that can spread fear unnecessarily, that can actually cause harm itself. If you see it, document it any way you can, or get the documentation. If it's, figure out what are the sources. So yeah, what are the sources? Is it the first, second, third person source, or did you see it for yourself? If you see it for yourself, try and get documentation, video or pictures, but of course keep yourself safe. Don't interfere with anything. If people are telling you to step back, don't get involved and don't get arrested. But if you can't, because then you won't be able to upload that footage, but if you can, get documentation, get specific information, what exact location, not we heard there was ice in, name a whole, suburban city. And then they have a hotline, which I'm going to look it up right now because I don't want to. Oh, it's in my phone. I don't have to look it up because I have it in my phone as Report ICE. Which I would invite, I'm going to invite you to get your phone out right now. If you're watching this and if you're here and you're watching this and you care about shit, get your phone out right now. I'm going to give you a phone number and I would invite you to put it in your phone, and however you want to put it in your phone, search contacts. Oh, it's in as WISN. 1-844-724-3737. 1-844-724-3737. And that is that, and they will follow up and verify and share it in a way that is appropriate for the people who need that information to stay safe without fear-mongering events that may or may not even be relevant. So does that sound good? Can we get on that page? Okay. But yeah, no, that rapid response training sounds good. And then I don't think the snipping tool. Yeah, okay. No, I don't want to close. Yeah, okay. Hmm. Oh, interestingly, I have the 𝗏 right here. We can make the 𝗏 the featured artist. Barbara O'Reilly behind Blue Eyes. I reserve the right to play more 𝗏. This is Stone Cold Crazy by Queen. Thanks to my dad for giving me this record. Also, thanks to my dad for making me gay, because that's something totally you can do by exposing people to gay music. I'm kidding, but if only that were true. Again, this is I'm sorry, this is Stone Cold Crazy by Queen off of Fear Heart Attack. (1974). Wait, am I actually? Wait, I'm sorry, I got it wrong. Oh my gosh. Holy shit, no. Oh, okay, no, we're good. All right. This is Love Me Like a Reptile by Motorhead. We really are going. What year is this? (1980). So no, we're moving up in the world. We're moving up in the decades. So the big list of protests. What I like about there is its visual. And again, okay, so let's look at this one. It does have Capitol Hill Pride. Speakers, live music, and information booths supporting democracy, diversity, and equality. I might bring my guitar to this one. I don't think I mentioned Yakima. Hands off Yakima. Boop, boop. I have a friend whose sister has a bakery in Yakima. I hope that's... Yeah. Spokane. No, now I have to play... I'll play something off of Spokanearchy just for Spokane. Oh, I know what I'm gonna play. Cause I know what. Oh wow, huh? Do you hear it? If you know what I'm gonna play next, let me know because I know what I'm gonna play next. Protest and Easter egg hunt at the state capitol, 12 to 4 p.m. This is a family-friendly event. This is Earth Day, protest and Easter egg hunt. Earth Day is actually the 22nd. Not a lot of Earth Day events either. Where are all the stoners and hippies at this year? I guess they're too busy protesting other shit. Like, we got our pot rights. We don't, yeah. Legal marijuana made 420 Fest go away. Is that true? Like, shouldn't it be the other way around? That one year SPD showed up giving out Cheetos. Now that was brilliant. That I will give them. That wasn't enough to get them out from under a consent decree, but I will give them, that was some good branding. I'm going to play one more, but actually this is We Are the Red Show by Motorhead. We will march from Tivoli Lawn to the Capitol steps at 2 p.m. for speeches. Oh. Alright, if I want to march, I need to go to Olympia. I guess that's the thing. An educational egg hunt for adults. Again, this isn't a new show, but people are... Potatoes? People are literally, like, changing potatoes because eggs and prices, and, like, that's some wild shit. I will be doing a egg hunt with my dogs at some point on Sunday, maybe, if I remember. A lot going on.
bring a bag and camping chair if possible. Wait, but it's a march, but you want me to bring chair? Okay, and then return to protest along the streets until, so, yeah, no, that's going to have more movement than anywhere else. Olympia, do I want to go to Olympia? It's a Saturday, the politicians won't be there. That's okay, I like Olympia. The buildings won't be open. Oh, the buildings won't be open, so no bathrooms. Okay, I'm thinking all the logistics. So, there we go. I'm trying to see if there's anything that needs to be, like, any details. Yeah, okay. Oh, someone was just talking about the Tulip Festival. Like tulips, love immigrants. Without immigrants, there would be no Tulip Festival. Boop, fucking boop. It's time to show up in solidarity with our community. This is in, April 19th and April 20th.
Mount Vernon. Saturday ends 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturday and Sunday at McLean Road, Beaver Marsh Road, and downtown Mount Vernon at the Tulip Festival. Ice hashtag ice out of Washington. Yes. That might be worth driving to. Because Sandpoint is so hard to get to, what if I actually didn't take public transportation? What if I drove and then kept driving? Okay, All right. I'm still formulating my own plan for the weekend. And then I don't want to say finally, but is Sweet Madness with I Need Electricity off of 𝗡𝗏𝗡𝗡𝗡𝗡𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Walk, stroll, and roll for childcare and early learning, sponsored by Moms Rising. Free lunch, Jimmy John's, by the way. Egg hunt and giveaways. This is a family-friendly event, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the picnic shelter near Wahop Lake in Fort Stellacum Park. This is Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. I'm going backwards. A lot of those Easter things obviously were Sunday because Sunday is Easter. This is a pro again. You can do both. You can do both. I was on a Zoom call and they did a Menti meter and it was like it was kind of a this or that, and the choices were beach or national park. I was the only person who chose national park. I still suggest going out to support the Gold Rush National Park. And then I was also one of just a couple of people who egg hunt or scavenger hunt. I'm not even religious, but I like egg hunts. That is a part of my, for whatever reason. Oh, shit! Oh, my God, it did it. Okay, stop it. This is real. Shit, I'm gonna have to fucking... Okay. I'm so mad that it did that to me. And this is Terror Couple with This is Spokane, fuck LA. All right. There was a brief, like, skip. Ignore it. Yeah. I'm so mad that I did that to myself, always blaming others for your own mistakes, right? Don't we all do that? I had previously, I need to remember that when I upload, it's going to include my, and the sign up now, they automatically, because they know me, and and that's great for when it's like a quick sign on now, just to send a quick email to your legislator, but it's less useful when I don't want my full legal name on the internet, and phone number and whatnot. I hope I remember to edit that. That is the reason this has to be the end of this episode, because I will be editing that out for sure. Vitamin C you in hell. Conversely, empathy is more rebellious than administrative. Yeah, no, I'm just thinking that shout out to Wicked Clothes. Still getting them, still coming out with some great new designs all the time. I'll give them a plug. Yeah, I don't know how much I want to promote this. I still want to go back to, if I'm going to be promoting anything for a longer period of time, it would still be
Am I actually screen sharing? Oh, yeah. Let me stop sharing. Is fiction by strangulation? Again, this is from a documentary called 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗡, which is about punk. I Need Electricity from 1979. This is Spokane, Fuck LA, by Terror Couple from 1982. This is 1983, Fiction by Strangulon. And again, there's a whole documentary where you can, oh my gosh, now I want to watch 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗡 again. Is it available on Roku? Yeah, and if it's not, let's request it. Oh my gosh, I need to actually move that, otherwise I'm going to forget it. I feel like this is the end of episode. Oh! So again, Seattle Communication Protest Project. I already screen shared it, but I'll screen share it one more time. No, I won't. Yeah, Seattle Protest Communication Project, who you can find on Facebook, and then it is just www.the big list of protests. And you can filter it by your state, and I find it, .org. Protesting musical. Rally for the USA We Love in Burlington, Washington. Rally for Democracy in Clarkston, Washington. Yeah, I think that, yeah. Olympia Visibility Brigade event in Tumwater. Oh, that's Monday. Okay, no, see, we can move on. Monday, Tuesday, Indigenous Peoples Rally in Olympia. Rally for Democracy in Clarkston, the 26th. All right, and then that's as far as the list goes this week. But like I said, there's that library event if you want to learn more to, like, how can I support immigrant rights? I think I'm screen sharing. I'm not sure. The rapid response. Yeah, that's the 27th.
Oh, yeah, no, it's in the background, and this whole time I will.
Holy shit! Is that true? Oh my gosh, Renton is acting so weird. Alright. Is this the Necromancers with artful advertising or S&M with Overdose AK? Either way, I'm good with it. And then just to give you a preview of what the music episodes look like, because I will be closing this out. I have a couple. Yeah, no. I have a few things I will close out with. For those of you who stuck around this long. And this is still technically tonight because it is still Friday. Oh, that Jeopardy thing. Coachella weekend 2. We'll get to that. Yeah. What We Like Fest night 1, night 2 is tomorrow. I already showed you that. I'm sorry. I showed you that, but I didn't explain the context, which might actually be scarier. So when you went to 𝗘𝗩𝗘𝗡𝗧𝗦, you would normally be taken to a website that gave you really useful information in medical and science. Now you get taken to a White House page that talks about has a weird. It looks scammy, but it's the real. This is the official government of the United States of America. Lab leak, true origins of the. This is real life, David. And I'm very, very sorry about that. Anyway, back to some things are getting scheduled. Oh yeah, Ponyo and Lighthouse.
And nothing's actually happening. Am I? Says something you could do, and then. Oh my God! Yes, exactly what I wanted. Okay, you have to give me a second. Oh, whoa! Yes, I actually love Superman 4, so fuck all y'all haters. Anyway, how are you doing? Yeah, one of the last backgrounds I didn't change, or yeah. Yeah, the fucking gaslighting. I can't, yeah, no, I can't. I can't even. I can't even. I can't even. For real though. Oh, okay. This vote by the okay, and I'm actually gonna do it right now. Yeah, no, I didn't see Pussy Riot, and I missed Linda the last time we played. Yeah, no, I've been missing out on some good bands this year at pretty reasonable prices, but I spent too much on. Seriously though, we still vote by mail in Washington, and yeah, no, I almost want to turn off my background. That's it. Oh, a print on the back, reminder, to ensure an on-time postmark, we recommend mailing your ballot by Friday before Election Day. I actually would prefer they remind people. I was like, is there even a pamphlet? First of all, it's green. Okay, that's. Okay, I don't know why they're moving from red, blue, green. Okay. Oh, yet another iPhone sticker, but I won't. Oh, this is actually my ballot. That's the other confusing part. Because I might think this is just the promotional part. Ballots look weird and different. They continue. I'm assuming they're all 18 now. I don't know. This is the Donnas off of the Donnas Turn 21. I'm not sure what I'm playing yet. Holy shit, though, it is still on lookout. Wow, that's wild that this was still lookout. This is Living After Midnight, followed by Nothing to Do by the Donnas off of the Donnas Turn 21. Which trying to look at this and I'm like, is this literally Rosie on my ballot? Wait, the only thing I'm voting on is a fingerprint ordinance? Well, that actually... Rejected. When I don't even understand all the things, but I understand enough to know. Rejected.
out to Tim Hortons because fuck America and Canada makes great coffee. No, they don't. Yeah, Tim Hortons coffee. I don't know where they get their coffee. How will U.S. tariffs affect? Yeah, because, well, I'm assuming you. Yeah, no. The only coffee grown in America is grown in Hawaii. Hawaiian grown coffee. That's the only place in America you can grow coffee. I don't believe there's anywhere in Canada you can grow coffee. Thanks for watching. Please vote. Yeah. Good vote. I feel like there's something I should be sharing, but I kind of want to play Queen and I kind of want to play Grateful Dead, and shout out to Paul, who's just traveling. Yeah, no, speaking of Hawaii, San Francisco, my old roommate Paul, who has definitely already seen more of the world than I will ever see, probably, and continues to. And good for you to make that happen for yourself. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I'm. Grateful Dead, Queen, Pigeon Pit, or Screeching Weasel. How do you think I should end this show? I said or Screeching Weasel. I'm actually going to end it with. Okay. Oh, am I going to end it with Drop the World? I am. But I would, because I just played this recently, I'm going to play the Royce the 5'9" remix. Is that right? No, wait. No, I'm going to play the DJ Method remix.
then we come up. Darkness Sinners.